A Boomer Alley video.
Over the past few weeks, there have been a number of news stories about people who are so upset over the new health care bill that they've actually threatened the lives of lawmakers. They want to shoot them. These patriots love America so much that they are willing to, well, completely disregard everything that America's about. You know, rule of law, peaceful transfer of power, accepting election results, and let's not forget the old love thy neighbor thing. Well, these patriots, you know, what can they do? They're in love. Well, all this has made me start thinking about where I live, Boulder, Colorado. You know, Boulder is known as a pretty liberal place. Actually, the people in the rest of the state call it the People's Republic of Boulder. Our county commissioners are always passing crazy liberal laws that completely ignore private property rights and protect prairie dogs. Now, I've always maintained that this is because prairie dogs aren't good eating. You know, if they were delicious, we'd be killing them left and right and serving them at our fancy liberal restaurants. But turns out they're not so tasty, so we wind up putting up with the occasional outbreak of bubonic plague, which is carried by prairie dogs, because, well, we're crazy liberals. Our city council just passed a new law banning public nudity because, well, they're worried that the annual Naked Pumpkin Run is getting out of hand. Now, do you even have a Naked Pumpkin Run in your city? Probably not. You know, you and your neighbors probably know that children should never be exposed to another human being that's naked, because it may make them, you know, well, realize that a lot of us don't look so good naked. You know, and that fact, for some of us, turned out was more traumatic than finding out there is no Santa Claus. But the real reason they passed this new law is so that they can just ticket the Naked Pumpkin Runners, and they don't have to register for the rest of their lives as sex offenders. Crazy, huh? And the list in Boulder just goes on and on. It's like living in Sodom or Gomorrah or Los Angeles. Now, maybe our conservatives aren't real Americans, or maybe our liberals are a poor excuse for communists or socialists or whatever we're supposed to be, but we seem to get along. I mean, I can actually have a good-natured political discussion with my conservative friends. It's not like we ever agree on anything except for one thing, that right now the political tone in our country is screwed up. So what's our secret? Well, we mingle. You know, I think that conservatives who hate all liberals don't really know any liberals. And liberals who hate all conservatives, well, they're not hanging out with any of them either. So here's my suggestion. If you find that you're angry all the time because you think the government is run by idiots, or you're upset because you think there are so many idiots who think the government is being run by idiots, try mingling. You know, actually make an effort to know somebody who doesn't look like you, or sound like you, or watch the same cable news as you. Mingle. It doesn't cost anything. No taxpayer dollars are going to be spent on some big government program, and there's no nefarious corporate plan to make us all get together. It's just you and me, all of us deciding that it's time to change the tone of our politics. Mingle. Try it. This is going to work. At least that's what I think. Visit us on Facebook, get in on the discussion, let us know what you think. And don't forget to check out Boomer Alley Radio. It's on KFWB 980 in Los Angeles, or you can always download the podcast on our website. As always, I'm Marc at boomeralley.com.
It's Boomer Alley, love.
Boomer Alley Radio.